Okay, so let's start talking about some of the really important and nice things about trig. We have nice trig identities. So we've kind of talked about a few of these before. We talked about the fact that sine and cosecant are reciprocals, cosine and secant are reciprocals, and tangent and cotangent are reciprocals. So you can just flip one to get the other. So the reciprocal of sine theta is 1 over cosecant theta. The reciprocal of cosine theta is 1 over secant theta. And the reciprocal of tangent theta is 1 over cotangent theta. And so we can also write them in the reverse. All right, so 3 more would be, we could say that cosecant theta, its reciprocal, or it is equal to 1 over sine theta, because cosecant and sine are reciprocals. All right, secant theta is 1 over cosine theta, and cotangent theta is 1 over tangent theta. So these are all of our reciprocal identities, and these will come in handy along with our quotient identities. All right, so quotient identities are tangent and cotangent. So tangent theta is actually just sine theta over cosine theta. And then cotangent theta is cosine theta over sine theta. They are reciprocals of each other. All right, so we are going to use these to help us answer the next question. All right, so let P be the point 15 over 17, 8 over 17 on a unit circle that corresponds to T. Find each of the 6 trig functions of T. All right, one thing to notice, we are on the unit circle. And whenever we're on the unit circle, X is given by cosine and Y is given by sine. So we already have 2 of our trig functions just from the problem. So this is our X value, this is our Y value. So we know sine of T is just the Y value, 8 over 17. Cosine of T is the X value, 15 over 17. Okay, so we have these 2, and now we can use all of our identities to find the other 4. So let's go to tangent. Tangent T. So note, we only know sine and cosine. We can still figure out tangent because tangent is sine over cosine. All right. So tangent is the same thing as sine of T divided by cosine of T. So that is 8 over 17 divided by 15 over 17. So again, we probably want to, instead of dividing by a fraction, multiply by its reciprocal. We see that the 17s cancel. 8 over 15 is our tangent. Okay. All right, now let's find all of our reciprocals. We can find cosecant of T. That is just the reciprocal of sine. We can find secant of T, which is the reciprocal of cosine. And we can find cotangent of T, which is the reciprocal of tangent. Okay, So now, for the next thing that we're going to do, we are going to use coordinates in the unit circle to find the value of each trig function at the indicated real number. And so to do that, we are going to need a unit circle. So I should have provided you with a unit circle to use to work on this example.